All right, if you're familiar with my channel, then you're familiar with this backpack right here, the PGYTECH. This is the OneMo backpack. And I've been rocking this thing for the past about 2 to 3 years now. And as you can see, it's definitely taken a beating, but out of all of the daily carry bags, I will normally always kind of default back to this one. So I was excited to see that PGYTECH is back with the newest update, the PGYTECH OneMo Backpack 2. But not just that, this is a 25 liter. And now they're making a big boy right here, the 35 liter bag. Now I've actually been using both these bags for a little bit now. I actually brought this one right here, the 25 liter OneMo 2. I brought this one with me to CES. And on my recent trip to New York, I actually brought this one with me because I had to carry a lot more camera gear for my shoot, so I brought the 35 liter. First things first, as you can see, which I really like, and I think all backpacks need to do this, they stand up without any issues. You get so many bags these days that if you want to put them down, they normally will tip over. Even their first version was a little front heavy, but I really like these because they do have nice flat bottoms on both. But once you are even fully packed, if you just stand these up, not a problem for them. This one is fully packed, and there's no issues here as far as it standing straight up. Now let's talk about some of the features of the bags. Now they are very similar. Of course, there's a lot more room here on the 35 liter, but as far as some of the pockets go, let's kind of go through those, starting with the 25 liter. Starting on the outside, I do like the coating that's on the bag. It does make it a little water and weather resistant. The one feature I really like that they did change on the OneMo 2 is this expandable front pouch. As you can see, they had this on the very first version, but what's nice about it is that not only is this a kind of V-shaped opening here for you to put things even like this, a full-size gimbal to fit in the front. You can actually open up the bottom here, and now this bottom portion is also expandable. So if you have like a bulky jacket, if you wanted to stuff that in here. Moving over to the back of the bag, so this is the version 1. As you can see here on version 2, they went with a little bit deeper, more rigid padding on the back. That way it gives you better airflow as far as the middle of your back goes. I do like the fact that they added in more padding on the shoulder straps. That was one thing I did mention to PGYTECH a little while back, is that when I was wearing this thing all day, you start to feel it here. You can tell that they did that upgrade, thicker padding, and also rolled the edges here compared to the little sharper edges on the version 1. Some features I do like, we have the luggage strap that goes right down the middle for you to put your backpack on top of another roller, as well as this more like a suitcase style handle. Another added touch is that they added a little elastic pocket on the front on the shoulder strap, so if you wanted to have quick access to some cards or your phone, you're able to store that right there on the very front of your bag. Another feature that a lot of bags sometimes overlook, but I do like the fact that PGYTECH does have it on theirs, is this tightening strap at the very top of the bag. That allows you to then pull the strap down, and what it does is it actually pulls your backpack a little bit higher up on your shoulders. Now here on a 25 liter bag, you do have 2 quick access pockets on the side. I really like these side pockets, makes it super easy for you to just whip your bag around your back, grab your camera, and then you also have access to the bottom one too, because PGYTECH also has a new shoulder bag. There's a couple ways you can configure your bag, but if you do want to keep the new shoulder bag in there, you can actually slide it out here from the side, and this shoulder bag is big enough to hold something like a full-size drone. I was actually carrying around my Mavic 3 in here with the remote on top. Or it also has dividers, so if you wanted to have a second camera. So if you're out there in the field and you wanted to go even lighter, you have something like this shoulder bag. It does come with shoulder straps here on the side, and this top portion is expandable. Swinging around to the other side, we do have a pocket here. This one is not accessible to the inside, but meant to hold some accessories here on the outside. But here at the bottom, we do have a full-size pocket, good for you to hold something like your tripod. So if you want to carry your tripod around, you have a strap that goes all the way across. All right, moving on to the inside of the bag. And as you can see here, we have all of the Velcro partitions. You are able to customize it pretty much however you like. Right now with the 25 liter, this is the smaller of the 2 bags. I do have this set up to carry my drone in the shoulder bag. I do have my camera here, my Sony. This is the A7S III with the 1635. And then of course I have a bunch of accessories. I have action camera stuff here in this pocket, my microphone that sits here at the very top, filters and things like that. At the very top of the bag, we do have 2 separate slots, which is really nice. I do have my 15-inch MacBook Pro on one of the slots, and then you also have another padded area here for you to use for something like a tablet, your iPad, and it does have that extra layer, so it is protected in between your laptop and the tablet. Now that was the 25 liter, and this is the big boy, the 35 liter. Now on a 35 liter, the material of course is all the same. The one thing that's nice about PGYTECH on these new bags is that they do include these padded waist straps that you hook on at the very bottom, so you're able to have it nice and tight around your waist, as well as of course right here across your chest. Now as far as quick access to the inside of the bag, you actually have access in two different spots. Right here at the very bottom, you do have access to the inside of the bag, which right now I do have my drone here at the very bottom. I have the mini as well as one of my lenses. On this top one, I do have accessories. I have my card reader, a bunch of cables. But what's different on the 35 to the 25 is that we have a top access compartment. So if you wanted to have your camera on the very top, open this up, and now I can just pull my camera straight out the very top of the bag. And just like the 25 liter, we do have a pocket here for accessories, as well as a nice elastic pocket that keeps it tight. You can either put something like a water bottle or your tripod on the side. All right, jumping into the inside, which is the difference here. I have this thing fully packed on my recent outing. As you can see here, I have a ton of gear. I have my camera here at the very top. I have my two drones. I actually have it right below. The Mavic 3 Cine is there. I also have the mini drone right here, the Mini 3 right here in this pouch. Two of my controllers that sit down below. I have things like my wireless mic system and the accessories that just sit there right on top. Another lens here on the side. I do have the PGYTECH. This is the tech pouch. So if you wanted to carry more gear, this thing keeps it nice and organized. So extra batteries, cables, and this sits in this really, really cool pouch. This is the tech pouch also from PGYTECH that sits there right on top. All of my gear like my wireless mic system. I have my batteries for my DJI action camera. I have action cameras here on the side. External light. I've been using something like this, a portable light, almost everywhere I go. These things are super clutch. Filters, batteries, you just have a lot more space than something like the 35 liter if you want to pack in more stuff. The 35 liter backpack also does come with the shoulder bag, so if you want to rearrange your backpack, I would just take out this divider here, remove this gear, and now you're able to put in the shoulder bag right here at the very bottom. Just like the other bag, you do have the two slots here at the top, and it's actually a little bit more room because it's a bigger bag, so it's a lot deeper of a pocket. This is a 15-inch MacBook Pro, but it can easily fit something like a 16 in here, as well as your tablet or other device. A nice little touch that PGYTECH did add is that there's a place here at the very bottom where you can store something like an AirTag, and then what you do is you cut this little label off so people don't know it's there. Little touches I like from PGYTECH is that they're also using the YKK zippers, but they also have these little loops here on each one of the pockets. Adds a little bit of security, so what you do is you just put your pull tab through it. It really just kind of helps you lock that in place. And there it is, guys. Two new backpacks from PGYTECH. Just excited I get to finally retire my, probably won't retire it yet, but it's got some wear and tear on this thing. Finally get to retire my OneMo bag version 1 because we do have now the version 2 of the OneMo bag. 25 liter bag as well as the 35 liter if you want a lot more gear with you. If you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. Of course, links to these bags will be down below in the video description. This is also Stasio with FlytPath.com. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.